Now, the government has registered its highest ever monthly GST collection since its rollout. GST collections in April have come in at a record high of over 1,13,000 crore rupees. So what led to the big surge in GST revenues? Timsi Jaipuria joins in to tell us on that. Timsi?
Well, that's right. GST collections have reached a record high number for the month of March, where collections were collected in the month of April. What we understand from the government numbers that have come in, government has collected around 1,13,000 odd crore rupees as the total gross collections for the month of March. This is inclusive of CGST of 21,000 odd crore rupees, SGST of 28,000 odd crore rupees, IGST of 54,000 odd crore rupees, and yes, not to forget cess of 9,100 odd crore rupees. Now, government feels March being the last month of the fiscal is always the highest yielding when it comes to indirect taxes. Also, more and more people are filing returns, and this time in the month of for the month of March, over 72 lakh GST returns, 3B returns have been filed, which has led to this highest ever collection so far. Now, what we understand also that government feels that this number is bound to increase in the coming months, but yes, a sudden slowdown in the economy might result to a sudden correction in the next fiscal, in the beginning of the next fiscal. But yes, the numbers are soon going to come up higher once data sharing begins in, once government tries to plug in further loopholes of tax evasion. But yes, let's see what happens. But right now, for the month of March, the highest ever GST collections that we've seen so far. Back to you.
Thank you, Timsi, for that. But moving on, market regulator SEBI has rapped on the knuckles of NSE in the co-location case. Now, in its order, which was released last evening, the regulator observed that the exchange did not exercise the requisite due diligence. Therefore, SEBI has directed NSE to disgorge 625 crore rupees with 12% interest from April 2014 itself.
The regulator also barred the company from securities market for 6 months. But SEBI added that it did not find the exchange guilty of fraudulent and unfair trade practices. NSE has reacted to the order. In a statement, the company has said, and I quote, SEBI orders dated Wednesday, April 30th, 2019 related to the National Stock Exchange of India Limited do not affect the functioning of NSE as a recognized stock exchange. Accordingly, normal trading on NSE in all segments will continue from Thursday, May 2nd, 2019. Wednesday, May 1st, 2019 is a trading holiday on account of May Day.
Well, we spoke with Vikram Lamai of NSE to get his comment on the SEBI order, and he also assured us that the market will continue to function normally. Take a look at what he had to say.
The markets will function normally the way they have been functioning in the past. It has no impact on the market. It has no impact on NSE functioning as a stock exchange as it has been for the last 25 years. Okay, we will continue to function and operate all segments the way we've been operating. Investors will have no disruption of any kind. The immediate interpretation could be that if we had any plans to go public and raise money from the markets, that cannot be done for 6 months. There is a line in the order which does say that NSE is directed not to introduce any new derivative product for the next 6 months. Indian markets are trusted markets by global investors. This order has no implications on the trust that investors have in the Indian markets. There is nothing in here that should cause any kind of confusion in anybody's mind about the trust in Indian markets. That is rock solid. Obviously, all legal options are available when an order is issued. This will require careful examination not only by us, but also in terms of our legal counsels and by the board before we decide on any course of action.